Hello everyone and welcome back to my Borderlands 2 Legendary Challenge Run. I've done a fair amount of farming since last time, which is also why I've got a level up, or two actually I think. Let me first show you what I got. Do some rustling of pages here. I quite like the noise, so it's okay. I think I didn't show you the mat. No, I think I must have shown you the mat house, because I already sold it, yeah. So that's that page done. I did farm the bunker and Foreman Jasper. Now the bunker was very uncooperative. I got actually a bunch of stuff. Let's actually use this one and I guess this one. So I farmed the bunker for its legendary weapon, which is the bitch. And this one took me 118 runs to drop. So yeah, quite a long time. I think this is just a sort of above average damage SMG. It doesn't really have any super special properties. As you can see, it has massively reduced recoil reduction. I think it stabilizes very quickly. Something. It's not particularly great. Also, while farming him, I actually got a flaker, which just dropped randomly from the bunker. This technically, well, the boss who's associated with this is actually the final boss of the game, but I just got it randomly. There's always a chance to get random legendaries, so I guess that's how I got that. And then I farmed for the black hole, which is the shield dropped by Foreman Jasper. It's mostly just an explosive, as you can see, it's a shock nova shield. But in addition to exploding when it's empty, it also pulls enemies in. So it's like a singularity grenade, which I'm not sure if you've seen any of those yet, but basically, as it's depleted, it pulls enemies close and then explodes, which means it's quite useful, so I've equipped it for now. I might change it for one of the, I think 9 shams that I got though. Because that's the other legendary that can drop from the bunker. And I got my first one after 11 runs. And then, I don't know, because I've had to farm him 118 times in total, I got a bunch more, because this one seems to drop a lot more than the bitch. And it took me 6 kills of Foreman Jasper, including, of course, the one on camera, to get the black hole. So that was nice and quick. Okay, so the sham is just it's an absorb shield, which means it has a chance when I'm being hit by a bullet, instead of taking damage, I get the bullet, so I can add it to my ammo, basically. And it just has a really high absorb chance, as you can see, 81, 81, 80, 88, I think this is the highest I've gotten. 84, 81, 80, 79, 79. So yeah, and you can see I got a ton of them, to the point where I'm really quite running out of space. I'm going to keep most of these. I'm keeping no, actually, I'll sell this. I'm keeping that one, selling this, definitely selling this. And I'm only keeping the one sham that has 88%. This one. Because the reason you use it is because of its high absorb chance. So the only one I'm interested in keeping is the one that has a gigantic absorb chance. Keeping this Nova Shield, it has a lot more damage than the... actually, I'm keeping both of these, just in case. I am selling this one, though. Okay. Well, I have 9 out of 30, that's fine. I also got a bunch of iridium from farming, so I've bought a lot of upgrades for my ammo. I think I'm maxed out on shotgun ammo now, and I've got I might be maxed out or close to maxed out on assault rifle. Got a bunch of I just upgraded the ammo stores, basically. For what's coming up next, I think I want at least one sort of generic weapon. Let's go with this, and let's also replace the Scout Blaster. Okay. I'm hoping the game is not too quiet, but I guess we'll see. And what we will be doing now, and the reason I'm in Lynchwood, is the Demon Hunter quest, which we have to find the giant skag that's here, apparently. I'm doing this now so that I can basically start farming the boss that spawns from this quest, if I so desire.
By my command!
Okay, it's maybe a little quiet, but we should be fine. And we have to get back down to the place where we put Dukino, our skag friend. Down here, apparently a giant skag has appeared.
Oh crap, remember how I said that little skag's mom must have abandoned it? Well, I think she found him again. I hear skag moms eat their young. You gotta take her out, man.
So there you go, Dukino's mom. It is a fairly huge skag. And the way to get second wind here is from the random bandits that you kill.
Good job saving little skag buddy, man. I think logistically that makes you its new mom or something. I don't know.
And that was okay. As you can see, we get a bunch of iridium from this this boss. Let me get my paper again. Okay, Dukino's mom can drop... I know I put it down somewhere. Can drop a rocket launcher called the Mongol. So, yeah, I might be farming that in between episodes at some point. But the quest is now done. Okay. Hey Dukino, killed your mom. As a reward, we get a sniper rifle. Let's just have a look at it. Yeah, it has really, really nice damage, but no scope. I think there was a very similar weapon in Borderlands 1, actually. A sniper rifle that had good damage, but no scope. So basically, if you can hit things, you do a bunch of damage, but it's difficult to hit them. Because you can't zoom as much. I'm not sure I'll keep the black hole as my shield. It's just, for now it's convenient and, I don't know. I did farm it, so I might as well use it for a bit. But I might change it out if I find something better. Okay, now that's us done here. Don't think the bandits will follow me up here, so I can check. Actually, I'll go back to Sanctuary because there's some questing to be done in Sanctuary still. At least I have to talk to people and tell them Roland's dead. And, oh yeah, there's another quest here that I didn't pick up because of time constraints. Let's start off with the bearer of bad news. Bad news. One of them's over here. I think that should be Moxie. Yep. And then Scooter. And along the way we'll accept another quest. Hey Moxie.
Jack killed Roland? Son of a bitch. He helped me take care of Mr. Shank, and unlike, well, damn near everyone around here, he always behaved like a gentleman. I don't know what to say. Damn it, am I crying?
Ah, poor Moxie. So yeah, this is working out nicely. Down there is where we'll accept the other quest in here. And then we'll be close to Scooter as well.
This is dull. Says the...
Vault Hunter? Little help? Look, it's a long story.
No, it's a short story. I write short stories. We were supposed to divide the take 4 ways, but somebody up and nicked it before we could split it up.
Oh, those idiots still screaming at each other.
Marshall Freeman here. If you want to do me a solid and shut those morons up so I can get back to my nap, know that only one of them will tell you the truth. The other three are liars. If you could figure out which one of them robbed the other and pop it in the head for me, that'd be awesome.
Okay, so these three basically did a robbery or something, and one of them took all the money. Now, well, there's two ways you can go about it. The sheriff has given us the hint that all of them are lying except for one. So I'm now going to talk to each and every one of these people.
Look, between you and me, O'Cantler's the thief. When we were making out, he was all, yeah, baby, I'm gonna steal all that money. And I was like, no, don't do that. And he's like, oh, yeah, baby, I'm gonna. And I was like, that's so wrong.
Okay. So she said O'Cantler's the thief.
Sam stole the cash, without question. After she and O'Cantler were done celebrating our successful heist, I saw her stuff the loot down her pants.
So she says Sam did it.
Excuse me.
Sam's full of crap.
He says Sam's lying. Now if Sam actually did it, that would mean that Lindy had told us the truth because she said it was Sam, and O'Cantler had told us the truth because he said Sam was lying, and if Sam actually did it, then she was lying. So it can't have been Sam, because in that case two people would have already told the truth. And basically by that sort of exclusion principle, once I've gotten the final statement...
Look, given what we know about human consciousness, I can be certain of only one thing. I didn't steal the money. I know my own mind, and I know my mind didn't steal it. If I knew everyone else's minds, I might be able to help you a bit more, but sadly I can only speak for myself, and I'm doing that now. Speaking, to say that I didn't steal the money.
Okay. The other way to go about it, by the way, is check that he's got a gigantic $sign printed on his back. So Jim is actually the one who's guilty. So Jim was lying. She was lying. Sam was lying. The only one telling the truth was O'Cantler, who said Sam's lying, which is the only one that's the only statement that's actually true. So let's kill Jim.
Huh. Guess Jim did steal the cash.
But we were friends. That's sad. But maybe we learned something.
Okay, if you're not standing so close to him as I did,
Stole the cash.
there would be a ton of just money scattered when you kill him, but I stood so close that as soon as it spawned, I kind of picked it up. Oh well, and as a result, we get a shield.
75% of us. Take this.
And we want to talk to Scooter. Hey, dude.
I tell you, man, I'll never forget that time Roland and all them jumped over Pisswash Gully. Them's good times. Hell, man, now I'm sad. Is this what sad feels like? You kill the crap out of Jack. You hear?
Okay. And we should still have to talk to two other people, I'm afraid. Well, I'm not afraid. It's just Tannis and Brick. No need to be scared.
Here, Roland's dead.
But yeah, with that quest down there, you can basically work out who's telling the truth and who isn't. But just basically, there's 4 possible cases. Every one of them could be the one who stole the money, and so you just work out if each person is guilty, then how many people are telling the truth, because your hint is that only exactly one of them is telling the truth. So yeah, and you can then work out that in only one of the 4 cases, that's actually true.
Sorry about Bloodwing, Morty.
I appreciate you saying that.
If it makes you feel any better, Jack killed my dog a lot slower than he did Blood.
Had Roland not forced me to relocate to Sanctuary, I would not be alive today. I am unpleasantly surprised to find that I am sorry that Roland is dead.
Oh well. And finally, Brick.
Hey, Mordecai told me what happened to Roland. So here's what we do. We bury Roland, we save this planet, and we kill Jack. His associates, his friends, his family, everyone he's ever met. We skin them with their own goddamn teeth. I'm sorry. We went our separate ways a few years back, but Roland was my friend, and nobody hurts my friends!
Sorry to bum you out like that, but somebody needed to tell him. I've transmitted the code to Roland's armory to your Echo device. If anyone deserves what's in there, it ought to be the badass who's gonna avenge him.
Okay, and now finally this locked door down here is open. The chest doesn't respawn. Once you've opened it once, it stays opened. But you now have 3 additional lockers from which you can get iridium, if you kind of feel like farming for iridium here. In general though, that was kind of useless, yeah. And let's turn in the quest.
Don't let this all be for nothing, amigo. Find Jack. Kill Jack.
That is totally the plan. Okay.
Why loot the dead when you can buy from
I've got a
me?
bunch of greens that I don't really want. Well, blues rather. Say not in grief he is no more, but live in thankfulness that he was. Terrible damage.
I'm always happy.
Okay, so I guess let's start with the Monster Mash Part 1 quest. We need to kill spider ants for that, so might as well do it. Yeah. There is one kind of point I wanted to make, which is that in the dust there's a slim chance that the Black Queen will spawn. I've spoken about that before. It seems that either I'm glitched out for some reason, or I'm doing something really wrong, because I keep going to the spawn location where she's supposed to spawn, according to everywhere I've looked online, and I just can't find her. She's not there. So it's supposedly random whether or not she spawns, but it shouldn't be that rare, so I don't know quite what's going on there. But I've decided that considering I have not seen her in 30 or 40 runs even, I'm probably not going to farm her for the legendary. There's a few other places you could get it. There's even vending machines in one of the DLCs.
Are looking awful good. They're gonna look creepy as hell though once I start using them.
All right, let's keep this going.
Okay, now that we're here, I'm going to once more try and see if I can get her to spawn. I mean, I would like to get the rocket launcher from her, but if it's that difficult to even get her to spawn, and then there's still the chance that that I have to. It still has to drop, basically. I mean, she's not guaranteed to drop it even if she spawns. So yeah. I'm not going to be I'm not going for every single legendary. There's some that are just tedious and annoying, so I'm not going for those.
Squish! Ew, ew, ew. If I hit you, you're gonna feel it. So inaccurate, but so awesome!
Yep, I'm also burning through ammo like it's nobody's business. So according to pretty much everywhere I looked, she supposedly spawns all the way back here in that corner. Or that's at least where she has a chance to spawn. And did I actually get her this time? That almost looks like it. That does seem to be the Black Queen. Okay, I might get lucky. Yeah. So this is the first time I've seen her. And every single run I was doing, I was farming those guys up there. I forgot what they're called.
Don't accidentally reload, don't accidentally reload.
I am such a BA.
Oh hey, look. So much for that problem.
GG.
anarchy on Pandora.
Here we go. That's the Nukem. 19,000 damage. Wow. It might be that I just kind of, that she doesn't spawn until you've progressed beyond a certain point. I might have been farming her too early. I don't quite know. Anyway, we've done the Monster Mash Part 1. I have 116 stacks of Anarchy, so I kind of want to keep those, which means I have to run back and fast travel. But we should be okay. So yeah, that was lucky. Not gonna start farming Tokino's mom just yet. I'll do some side questing, and I really want to get to the next few areas because there's not that many bosses left actually. Let me just have a look. So the Monster Mash quest is quite long, but at the end of it we'll get a new boss that we can farm. There's one boss that has a random chance to, well, it's a fairly good chance, but one boss that just spawns in one of the next areas we'll approach, so it's just there. I think it's only like one more boss per area, or about there anyway. Yeah, and then of course the final boss, he has 5 legendaries in his loot pool. Getting all those might take a while, especially since the drop rate's not that high. The good thing about farming the final boss though is that you will get a ton of iridium. Like, he drops about 20 every time you kill him. It's actually a good way to farm iridium, because you can kill him quite quickly. But the thing is, it means I will be getting a lot of it.
Caravan coming through. Keep away unless you want a lead milkshake.
And I'm not yet sure if I'll do the DLCs on this playthrough. I might. I definitely won't be farming DLC bosses for legendaries. It's somewhat tedious. So what I might do is I might change characters and just do the DLCs on a different character, basically. I have a few others lined up. I would like to show off at least one other class, so
Did you hear? Roland's dead.
yeah, I might just change it around and play on a Siren, for example. Excuse me. Okay, let's just hand this in.
Nice to meet you. Here's a large pile of money, just because I like you. This is a gift, and in no way payment for rendered services that neither of us will discuss publicly. I even nay more oddy parts pay. Say a thing nay to anyone. Look, just don't say nothing to nobody.
Okay, so I think this is a good place to end the episode. We now need rack parts, which it says we should go to the Arid Nexus Boneyard. That's gonna be a while. Okay, so yeah, next time we'll go and capture the flags and do the Chosen One. So I do hope you enjoyed the episode, and I guess I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.